It is our responsibility to share the session because it gives us motivation, right? Uh, when we teach, we need some motivation, and our motivation is your response. Our motivation is your dedication. Okay, and your dedication means not only your studies. I know you are good at studying, but you should cooperate us as well. So try to share the session as much as possible and hit the like button so that we'll be motivated, right? Okay, so let's start. So here we have our first question, and as I told you that all the questions today are based on adverbs. Okay, so let's start. So the first question is, I told them that I could rarely see something from the terrace. What is the error in this sentence? I told them that I could rarely see something from the terrace. What is the error in this sentence? Today we are gonna solve 18 very important questions, right? So 18 questions is our target today. I told them that I could rarely see something from the terrace. What is the error in this sentence? Should I give you the timer? Okay, here we have the timer. 30 seconds you have. Okay, 30 seconds you have. I told them that I could rarely see something from the terrace. What is the error in this sentence? See, here we have the word rarely, and we all know that rarely, barely, seldom, hardly, scarcely, all these are negative words. We know this, right? Rarely, barely, seldom, hardly, scarcely, all these are negative adverbs. Okay, always keep in mind that rarely, barely, seldom, hardly, scarcely are negative adverbs, right? Means these are negative verbs. And one more thing, after negative words, after negative verbs, some cannot be used. Okay, if there is some in any form, in any combination, if there is some after a negative verb, it should be changed into any. It should be changed into any. So as you can see, we have the word rarely here, which is a negative word, and after negative we cannot use some. It should be changed into any. So this something would be changed into anything. Thing is in its place. Okay, thing, the word thing is in its place. The only thing we have changed is some. We have changed some into anything. So something becomes anything. And why did we change? Because of okay. So here we have our second question, and let's start the timer again. So my mother works very quicker than I at cooking. My mother works very quicker than I at cooking. Okay, see here we have quicker, okay, which is a comparative degree. Comparative degree. Now you need to understand that very is used with positive degree of adjective, positive degree of adjective, whereas much is used with comparative degree of adjective, right? Very is used with positive degree of adjective, whereas much is used with comparative degree of adjective. For example, we can say very good and much better. Very good and much better. Good is positive degree, so we have used very with it, and better is comparative degree, so we have used much with it, right? So with a comparative degree you have to use actually much with comparative degree and very with positive degree. So as you can see that quicker is comparative degree, which is followed by than. Everything is all right except the word very, because if we have comparative degree with us, we cannot use very with it, we have to change it into much. So here in place of very we need to write much. Okay, in place of very we need to write much. Amandeep Singh, here this word I is absolutely correct, no need to change it. Okay, the reason when you compare a subject, it should be compared with a subjective pronoun. Okay, when we compare a subject, it should be compared with a subjective pronoun. You cannot compare a subject with the objective pronoun. Okay, so here my mother has been compared. My mother has been compared, and since my mother is subject of this sentence, my mother is the subject of this sentence and the subject has been compared, we cannot use objective pronoun. So here the use of I is absolutely correct. Always remember that if you are comparing a subject in a sentence, you cannot compare it with objective pronoun. A subject must be compared only with a subjective pronoun. So as I said, my mother is the subject of this sentence, and since the subject has been compared, it should be compared with the subject. Okay, that's why we cannot use me in place of I. Hope you got the answer. Amandeep Singh, did you get the answer? Okay, wonderful. Let's see the next question. Okay, here we have a question number 3. First, let's start the timer. 40 seconds you have. Rohan came lately, so he was punished by the teacher. Rohan came lately, so he was punished by the teacher. What is the error in this sentence? You have 40 seconds in all. What is the error in this sentence? What is the error in this sentence? See, people often get confused with the word lately. Okay, what students think, they think that lately is the adverb of late, but this is absolutely wrong. See, late is an adjective as well as adverb. Okay, late is adjective as well as adverb, and late has nothing to do with lately. Okay, these two words are not related at all. Okay, there is no relation between late and lately. Late is a different word and lately is a different word. What is the meaning of late? You all know, to not being on time. Late means not being on time. If my class has to start at 1 and I am coming at 1:15, that means I am late. So not being on time is late. Then what does lately means? What does lately means? Lately means recently. Okay, lately has the same meaning as recently. And what does recently means? Shortly. Okay, so lately means recently. Lately has nothing to do with lately. So here we said Rohan came lately, so he was punished. If Rohan was punished, that means he was late, not lately. So here in place of lately, we have to use the word late. So don't get confused with these two words. Lately has nothing to do with late. Late means not being on time, and lately means recently. Got the point? Okay. Let's see the next question. Hardly I had reached the station when it started raining. Okay. Tell me the answer. Hardly I had reached the station when it started raining. Hardly I had reached the station when it started raining. What is the error in this sentence? What is the error in this sentence? See, here the error lies in the first part. Okay, in place of I had I would be there. Okay, in place of I had I would be there. Why? Because when a sentence starts with a negative adverb, when a sentence starts with a negative adverb, that is hardly or scarcely or rarely or never or seldom, all these are negative adverbs. Okay, hardly, scarcely, rarely, never, seldom, barely, all these are negative adverbs. All these are negative adverbs. So what is the rule? If a sentence starts with a negative adverb, it should be followed by helping verb and subject. So whenever a sentence starts with a negative adverb, that are hardly, rarely, barely, scarcely, seldom, never, they are followed by helping verb plus subject. Okay, so here we have hardly, which is a negative adverb. It should have been followed by helping verb plus subject, but here we have written subject plus helping verb, which is wrong. So shuffle helping verb and subject. So I had would become I had I. Okay, hope you got the answer. If you have any doubt at any moment, feel free to ask me. Okay, until and unless you ask doubt, you won't be able to comprehend the things clearly, right? So feel free to ask me anytime at any moment. Okay, right. So do you have anything to ask about this particular question? Please go ahead. Yes, any doubt, any question you want to ask? Okay, no doubt. Let's move towards the next question. So here we have our next question, question number 5. Let's start the timer first. Okay, there was barely nothing to buy in the trade fair, so I went back. There was barely nothing to buy in the trade fair, so I went back. What is the error in this sentence? What is the error in this sentence? There was barely nothing. There was barely nothing to buy in the trade fair. This is a very easy question. Very easy question. See, as I just told you, the word barely is a negative adverb. Okay, the word barely is a negative adverb, and nothing is also a negative word. So two negative verbs cannot be used together. Two negative words cannot be used together. That means we need to change nothing into positive. And what is the positive version of nothing? It is anything. Okay, always remember that any is the positive version of no. Okay, so we have to change nothing into positive version, that is anything, because two negatives cannot be used together. So barely anything would be the right answer. Barely anything would be the right answer. Clear? Any doubt? If you have any doubt, as I said, any doubt at any point of time, please feel free to ask me. Okay. Question number 6. Here we have a timer. It had been too cold the whole month, so we decided to stay at home. It had been too cold the whole month, so we decided to stay at home. What is the error? And what would be the correction if there is any error in this sentence? Sir, can you please tell us more examples? Question number 5. Yes, I'll definitely tell you, don't worry. There are more questions based on that. Okay, don't worry, I'll definitely tell you more examples. Okay, so here we have it had been 2. Okay, it had been 2. Now certain things, certain rules are there related to 2, the word 2. First, 2 plus adjective is always followed by 2 plus V1. Okay, 2 plus adjective is always followed by 2 plus V1. And second thing, 2 plus adjective denotes a negative sense. A negative sense. So the word to, TOO2, can be used in two conditions. First condition is that 2 plus adjective should be followed by 2 plus V1. And second, 2 plus adjective denotes a negative expression. Okay, and if these two conditions are not fulfilled, if these conditions are not fulfilled, 2 must be changed into very. 2 must be changed to very. So as you can see, we have it had been too cold. Now if there is the use of 2, it should be followed by 2 plus V1. But as we can see, there is no full infinitive in the sentence. Since there is no full infinitive, that is 2 plus first form, we cannot use 2, it should be changed into very. So here in place of 2, we need very. Here in place of 2, we need very. It had been very cold the whole month, so we decided to stay at home. Okay? Got the point? Wonderful. Let's see the next question, question number 7. Question number 7, and here we have our timer. Only in a few companies you may find fire security system. Only in a few companies you may find fire security system. what is the error and what would be its improvement? See, in this sentence we have only, and this is in a few companies. So in a few companies is place. When we say I am in a company, so it is a place? No. So in a few company is place. Now let me tell you some rules. When the word only is followed by preposition plus object of place or preposition plus object of time, okay, or preposition plus by plus gerund. Okay, if in a sentence only is followed by preposition plus object of place, preposition plus object of time, preposition plus ing, there should be helping verb plus subject after it. Okay, now let me tell you. only in this way you can do this. Now we have only and preposition here, so only in this way. So when we used only in this way, it should be followed by helping verb plus subject. So here the use of you can is wrong. In place of you can, we need can you. Okay, so this is the rule. Now let's get back to the question. We have only in a few companies. So only in a few companies, this is only plus preposition plus object of place. Since the sentence starts with only plus object of place, we need helping verb plus subject after it. So we cannot use may you may. It should be may you. Helping verb will come before the subject. Okay. So this was the question number 7. Now let's see the next question. Let's see the next question, question number 8. First, let me set the timer. I have no time to read novels and no desires neither. I have no time to read novels and no desires neither. Neetu Arora, yes, these classes are from Monday to Friday. Okay, Monday to Friday, every day. Every day I take 2 free sessions. First at 8 a.m. and second at 1 p.m. At 8 p.m. I am teaching topic wise, like complete grammar, topic wise complete grammar, and today I started tenses in 8 a.m. session. And here at 1 p.m. session I am not teaching topic wise, I am just covering questions. Okay, so if you want to attend my class in English medium, you can go either at 8 a.m. session or at 1 p.m. but both the classes have different agendas, right? At 8 a.m. I am teaching topic wise. Okay, I have started tenses. Today I have started tenses. Okay, and at 1 p.m. Topic wise grammar is not going on. Here I am just giving you questions to solve, right? And if you are not interested in English medium, if you want the explanations, if you want the medium of teaching Hindi, then I am taking one more session at 10 a.m. So at 10 a.m. that session is in Hindi medium. Okay, so for English medium students I have 2 sessions. First at 8 a.m., second at 1 p.m. and for Hindi medium students I have only one session which is at 10 a.m. right? So choose whatever you want. I have variety of classes for you, right? Okay. So I have no time to read novels and no desires either. So as I said that two negatives cannot be used together. So we already have a negative word no. So since we have no, we cannot use neither. We cannot use neither. And what is the positive version of neither? We all know that either is the positive version of neither. So change neither into either. Why? Because we already have a negative word here. And since a negative word is already there, we cannot use one more negative verb. So change it into either. Okay? Let's see the next question, question number 9. Question number 9. Ravi has not seldom visited his parents since he left this place. Ravi has not seldom visited his parents since he left this place. What is the error in this sentence? Ravi has not seldom visited his parents since he left this place. Ravi has not seldom visited his parents since he left this place. See, with seldom you cannot use not. Okay, so Ravi has seldom visited. Now you might be thinking that can't we remove seldom? Can't we remove seldom? So if you remove seldom, the meaning changes and you cannot change the meaning of a sentence. So if you have a choice between not and seldom or not and never, always remove not. Okay, if there are not and never together, remove not. And if there is seldom and not together, remove not. Seldom and never will not be removed. Okay. Good afternoon, Jersha. You are late. 30 minutes. Let's see the next question. Question number 10. I meet him often after the office hours because he teaches me English. I meet him often after the office hours because he teaches me English. What is the error? Let me set the timer for 30 seconds. Okay. I meet him often after the office hours because he teaches me English. What is the error in this sentence? What is the error in this sentence? See, often is an adverb of frequency. Okay, often is an adverb of frequency. Now let me tell you the rule. Adverbs of frequency. Adverb of frequency are of two types. Okay, what are adverbs of frequency? The word which tells us that how frequently an action takes place is adverb of frequency. For example, if I say I go to school daily, so the frequency of my going to school is daily. So the word daily is adverb of frequency. I never go to school, so the frequency of my going to school is never. So never is the adverb of frequency. For example, I say sometimes I watch Hollywood movies. So the frequency of my watching Hollywood movies is sometimes. So sometimes is the adverb of frequency. So the word which tells us that how frequently an action takes place is the adverb of frequency. So adverb of frequency are of two types. One One, the positive ones, and second, the negative ones. Second, the negative ones. Okay, what are positive adverbs of frequency? Often, sometimes, okay, usually, generally, often, sometimes, usually, generally, these are positive words. Okay, now these words like positive adverb frequency are placed before the main verb, that means whenever you have to use positive adverbs of frequency, just place them before the main verb. For example, I often go to London. However, I have never visited London. This is just an example. Okay, and I don't even wish to go to London. I have many other places where I wish to go, right? Like Paris. I would love to visit Paris someday. I often go to London. So here, often has been placed before the main verb, which is go. So this is the position. Now if we talk about the negative ones, the negative adverbs. So negative adverbs are rarely, barely, seldom, hardly, never. These are negative verbs. These are negative adverbs of frequency. So negative adverb of frequency have two positions. First, before the main verb, and second, in the beginning. So positive adverbs of frequency are placed before the main verb, and negative adverbs of frequency are placed before the main verb or in the beginning. And if these words are placed in the beginning, they are followed by helping verb plus subject. Let me give you two examples. I never go there. So here never has been placed before the main verb, or this never can also be placed in the beginning, never. But if we write a negative adverb of frequency in the beginning, it should be followed by helping verb plus subject. So never. Now what would be the helping verb? This sentence is present indefinite. I go, present indefinite, and the helping verb of present indefinite is do. So never do I go there. Okay, both the sentences have same meaning. The only thing is the structure is different. In the first sentence, we have used the word never before the main verb go, and in the second sentence we have placed the word never in the beginning. And as I told you, the rule is, if the negative adverb of frequency is placed in the beginning, it should be followed by helping verb plus subject. So only the structure is different, otherwise meaning of both the sentences are same. Okay, so this was the rule. Okay, now let's get back to the question. I meet him often. So as you can see, often is a positive adverb of frequency, which should be placed before the main verb. So the main verb here is meet, so often should be placed before meet. So the sentence would be I often meet. Okay, Jarsha, what is there to laugh, beta? You are laughing, huh? So I just want to know what is there to laugh. I don't think I cracked any joke, huh? Okay. Let's see the next question. Here we have question number 11. Here we have question number 11. What is the error in this sentence? What is the error in this sentence? What is the error in this sentence? See, she told him as blunt as. Okay. See, as and so as have adjective or adverb between them. So between to as or so as we can have adjective as well as adverb, but it depends that what is required. For example, here if I write I told him frank or frankly, what would be there? What should be there actually? I told him frank or I told him frankly? I told, or let me make it more easy. I told him clear or I told him clearly. Which one is correct? I told him clear is wrong. I told him clearly, right? So here we have she told me. After this an adverb is required. After this an adverb is required, and blunt is an adjective. Now we have to change blunt, which is an adjective, into adverb. So how do we change an adjective into adverb? By just adding ly. So write bluntly. Blunt is an adjective while bluntly is an adverb, the same as frank and frankly, clear and clearly. Okay. Question number 12. My father is sure a great singer. So here too the word sure is wrong. In place of sure we need surely. My father is surely a great singer and no other singer is a match for him. Okay. Amardeep Singh, blunt means frankly, without any hesitation. For example, if you are unable to solve even an easy question, I will say you are idiot. So if I am calling you an idiot, it means I am blunt. I am telling you something without hesitation. It's straightforward. Okay. So blunt means straightforward without any hesitation. Okay. Let's see the next question. Is it? Haji, so what is the error in this sentence? Okay, I never remember. So here the position of never is wrong. I remember never, because this word never has not been used for remember. Okay, this never has been used for to have read. I remember to have, I remember never to have read would be the correct sentence. Okay, so you smiled because of my example. Okay, great. Okay, so let's see the next question, I refused to accompany him because I was so tired. Now this is important question. All the questions are important, okay, because I always try to compile questions which are important. So I refused to accompany him because I was so tired. What is the error in this sentence? I refused to accompany him because I was so tired. Who would like to tell me the answer? Jarsha, accompany is never followed by any preposition. Okay, if you are saying accompany with, it is absolutely wrong. The word accompany is never followed by any preposition. Okay, accompany is never followed by any preposition. So I refuse to accompany him is absolutely correct. Okay, when I'll teach you preposition, there I'll teach you that which words are not followed by preposition. Okay, so accompany is such a word as is not followed by any preposition. So accompany him is absolutely correct. Okay, so I refuse to, no error, accompany him because, no error, it is absolutely correct, right? Okay, let me tell you. See, here we have I was so tired. I was so tired. This structure is frequently used in spoken English, in communicative English. We often say, you are so sweet, you are so caring, you are so boring. We often use this, right? And in movies I have seen actresses talking to their heroes like, you are so sweet, and from those movies we have learned this expression, you are so sweet, है ना? So although our actresses frequently use this structure, but grammatically this is absolutely wrong. This is grammatically absolutely wrong. You cannot use so in sense of very. Remember one thing, if I say you are so boring, it means I actually want to say you are very boring, right? So the word so cannot be used in the sense of very, right? Because the word so is always followed by a comparison. So that if I say you are so sweet that I like you very much, this sentence is absolutely correct, where so is followed by that clause. You are so sweet that I like you. Here it is correct, but you cannot use so in the sense of very. That means if the word so is not followed by that, you cannot use so. It should be replaced by very. So here the use of so is wrong. In place of so, we need to use very. Hope you got the answer. If you have any doubt, if you still have any doubt, please feel free to ask me. If you still have any doubt, please feel free to ask me. Okay, let's see the next question. Mahatma Gandhi tried to eradicate social evils with tooth and nail. What is the error in this sentence? Mahatma Gandhi tried to eradicate social evils with tooth and nail. What is the error in this sentence? Mahatma Gandhi tried to eradicate social evils with tooth and nail. See, here the error is in B part. The use of preposition with is wrong. Why? See, words or phrases, words or phrases which are used to tell the manner means the way of doing something are called adverbs of manner. Okay, now listen to me carefully. Words or phrases which are used to tell the manner, words or phrases which are used to tell manner. What does manner means? Manner means the way of doing something, are called adverbs of manner. So any word or any phrase which is used to tell the way of doing something are called adverbs of manner, right? And the rule is preposition cannot be used with adverbs of manner, right? So any word or any phrase which tells us the way of doing something is adverb of manner, and adverb of manner cannot be used with preposition, right? Now, Mahatma Gandhi tried to eradicate social evils tooth and nail. So tooth and nail means by full force, by full energy, by every means. Okay, so tooth and nail is an idiom which tells the way of doing. Okay, tooth and nail means with full energy. Tooth and nail means with full energy. So tooth and nail includes with in it, so no need to repeat it, right? Tooth and nail is an idiom which tells us the way of doing something. That means it is an adverbial of manner, and since it is adverbial of manner, preposition cannot be used with it, so remove with. Hope you got the answer. Now this was the last question. Now ask me if you have any doubt. Now it's time for your doubts, it's time for our conversation, it's time for our interaction. Now if you want to ask anything, just go ahead. This was the last question. Now go ahead and talk to me, whatever you want to ask. Teacher and the student must have interaction. If there is no interaction between a teacher and a student, the learning cannot be fruitful. Okay, so whatever you want to tell me, just go ahead. Even if you want to say, sir, you are idiot, you cannot teach, get out of here, even if you want to say this, please go ahead, because I want interaction, whatever it is, please. Okay, so दीपक सिंह 10 AM की क्लास SSC बाय एग्जामपुर चैनल पर है, ठीक है? Rajendran, very soon. Okay, we are going topic by topic. So this week is for adverbs. Next week hopefully we will start preposition. Okay, this week is for adverbs. Next week I will start prepositions. Okay, okay, Rajendran. Jersha, actually we need to learn the rules at very initial level. Okay, once you start start solving these sentences, you won't find it difficult. Okay, so don't worry about it. Okay, so see you tomorrow. Till then, goodbye.